Hey Aquarius, my name is Serendipity1111 and this is your April this is your April love read. This is a general read, so please only take it if it resonates. Thank you so much for the support on the last video. It was the most liked and I think subscribed and watched video that I've done so far. So let's jump straight into it and see what's going on with you guys for April. Right, so you've got the Page of Wands, could be dealing with a fire sign. Then we've got the Queen of Swords, could be dealing with an air sign. Then we've got the Death card, and then we've got the Three of Wands. So the energy that I'm getting from this right now on your side is definitely that you're looking ahead and you have passion for something that you may be moving, you may be looking to go into a new direction, whether it be in your career or your home life. I feel as though you've got direct, clear communication of what you want in your life right now, but it's come at a time where something's at to end in order for you to reach this point. So let's just pull some cards on the person that you're dealing with and then we'll clarify. Right, so I've got the Four of Swords in reverse. So right now you might not be hearing off the person, your person. I feel as though they kind of isolated themselves off at the moment. It looks as though they're working hard on themselves. Libra had very similar cards to this. It looks as though they're working very hard on themselves at the moment, and they've also had to walk away from the situation, but they've done it very reluctantly. So it looks to me as though what has happened is you guys have got your vision of what you want in your life, and you may have had to walk away from this person. And it looks as though things were said and they might have some regrets, and they realise that this has been a loss for them. And they're kind of retreating from the situation, but in a sort of stubborn way. Like if, for example, you was to try and communicate with them right now, I don't think they would respond to your communication. They're kind of sitting on it stubbornly. They may be waiting for you to make the first move if you're not communicating with them at the moment. So let's get some clarity on your side. So Page of Wands. Yeah, you're definitely letting go of something that you had to walk away from. And you had a decision to make. You had a decision to make with this person. And I feel as though the choice that you made was to focus on yourself, to focus on your finances, start with care for yourself first. This might have been the reason why you had to walk away from this person or cut off communication with them. Clarify on the Queen of Swords. Yeah, right now you have clear clarity on what it is that you want, and I don't think that you want right now a new beginning with this person. Clarify on the Death card. Yeah, I feel as though you're finding your balance within. This may have ended. This person might have made you feel very unbalanced, very unstable, kind of clouded what you wanted for your life, and now that they are out of the picture, or you've cut them out the picture, I feel as though you now have clarity on what it is that you deserve and what it is that you want from a relationship. Clarify on the Three of Wands. Yeah, you're definitely looking ahead. Like I said, I feel as though you may be moving jobs, you may be looking to book a vacation, have a trip away, but you definitely, there's movement on your side. Like you are the one that has walked away from this. Let's get some clarity on their cards. So the Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I feel as though they've isolated themselves off right now. They're in their head about this, dwelling in it, I feel, like as if, not in a positive way, like all sort of maybe doom and gloom, stuck in their thoughts, a lot of anxiety, because they know that it's not going to be a new beginning with you. Clarify on the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, they're working hard. I feel as though they're working hard, in stopping themselves from coming forward to an offer for you. I feel as though their intuition is telling them to approach you, and I feel as though they are reluctant to do that. They're not going to do it. And because the illusions are kind of dropping. Someone here had options on the table. And I feel as though they are very much not going to take a step forward to you, even if they wanted to right now. I feel it's more sort of like an ego thing more than anything else. Clarify on the Seven of Cups. Yeah, they're having to find a lot of sort of inner strength in order to not approach you right now because they don't want this to end. So you both had the Death card, and yours was obviously upright, so it's accepting change, new cycles, and they've had it in reverse, so they don't want the cycle to end. Clarify on the Five of Cups. Yeah, so on top of the Five of Cups, what they've got is the Three of Cups. So I feel as though they had a decision to make. There may have been somebody else involved, or they could be going out and they could be sort of trying to handle this in a different way. Maybe drinking a lot, maybe overindulging, but they've had to walk away from something. I feel as though they might have had to walk away from you because there was someone else involved. They had like another commitment. And either they made the choice and they feel as though they made the wrong one, or either they made a choice and they feel as though it was the wrong one, or you walked away from this situation because of the options that this other person had. And they may have not been putting you first. Clarify on the Four of Cups. And clarify on the Three of Cups. Yeah. I feel as though they made the wrong decision. I think they realise now that whatever actions they did, they're unhappy with them. And it's making them feel powerless, and it's also making them feel stuck. Because I feel as though the choice that they made, they thought that it was going to give them sort of like the Ten of Cups. They thought that it was going to give them sort of the happiness that they wanted. And I feel as though they haven't got that from it. And I feel as though whatever choice they didn't make is the choice that they want to now come forward to with an offer. So if they sort of walked away from you, or you had to kind of put your foot down and walk away from them, I feel as though they see you as sort of their fulfillment and their abundance. And I feel as though they do want to come forward with an offer for you. Clarify on the Two of Cups. Yeah, I feel as though there was definitely someone else involved, and it was unbalanced. They was either giving too much to this person or too little, or they was giving too much to you and too little. And I feel as though they got themselves sort of stuck in a rut, because your cards are coming off so much more sort of clear and clarity, like you know what you're doing, where their side is more sort of like wishy-washy. It's like they don't want it to end, and they know it's not going to be a new beginning, and they regret whatever has been said, or they know that it's been a loss. Whereas your cards are very much sort of, you now have clarity, you've got passion, you've got drive, you're looking ahead, you're done with this cycle, and you're going more within yourself to balance yourself out. and you're focusing more on sort of like your finances. Clarify on the Five of Swords. Clarify on the Five of Swords. Yeah, they're unhappy. They're unhappy right now, and they're trying to let go of this burden. They're trying to let go. Right, let's put some cards on the outcome. Not bad, 10 minutes. Woo woo. Let's see. Right, let's pull some cards on the outcome for you guys. And then what we will do is pull a Romance Angel card, an Angel Answers card, and I'll also pull an Oracle card as well. So, outcome. Just one more card, please. Yes, so what I've got here is someone's taking a trip down memory lane. Someone's hoping for a reconciliation. Someone's thinking about the good times that you guys had. And I feel as though you're letting go of it though. You're over this situation. We're not over it, but you're seeing a way forward from it now. You might still go down memory lane as well and think of all the good times that you had. But I feel as though either you've started the process of healing, or that's going to be what's going to be happening in your life in the month of April. Because I feel as though there was definitely more than one person involved in this situation, and that's why you've decided now to sort of like go it alone. You're tired of being an option and you're letting the situation go. Right, let's pull a romance card. Okay, I'm going to pull a romance card for you, and then I'm going to pull a romance card for them as well. Right, guys, 3 popped out straight away. So I've got true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And then I've got reconciliation. Someone from your past life is returning. And then I've got free yourself. It's time to take control of your life. So I feel as though this is sort of like a true love for you. I feel as though there is a lot of love here. And like I said, I feel like they want to come back forward to you with an offer. Obviously, and we had the 6 of Cups as well, so reconciliation, taking trips on memory lane. This might not be the end of the cycle. I feel as though you are healing from it, and if you was to be involved in this once again, I feel as though you'd have more of a clearer picture on what you are going to accept from this person. I feel as though you're a lot stronger than what this person has previously known from you. Because then you've got as well free yourself, so it's time to take your control back of your life, and that's exactly what the cards are saying. So if it's not what you're doing now, it's definitely something that you're going to be taking on in April. I'm just going to pull a romance card for them as well. And then they've got, this could be the one, you've already met the romantic partner you seek. And on the bottom of the deck, I've got express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So once again, they're being told to come forward to you with an offer. And I feel as though if they wasn't treating you like you was the one, or there was other options on the table, I now feel as though they've had sort of like, by you sort of letting go of this and then witnessing it, I feel as though they've sort of, it's kicked them into action a little bit. Because you don't really know most of the time until you lose something how important and how special it was to you. Let's just pull a Angel's Answers card. There's definitely a lot of love here. but I feel as though you're definitely just putting your foot down and you're only going to accept going forward what it is that you deserve, because this person might not have been giving you this in the past. And then I've got perfect timing, and the bottom of the deck, abundance. So everything is happening for you in divine timing. You had to go through the stages of growth and hurt and pain. Even at the time, you must have been like, why is this happening to me? But it's because of you now growing and as a person spiritually and knowing exactly what it is that you want, whereas before you might have let this person treat you as an option. But I feel as though now going forward, because of what happened previously, this has taught you life lessons going forward in any sort of relationship, whether it's this with this person, which I do feel is a soulmate, or whether it's with someone new. And I feel as though you are going to be working on your finances, and I feel as though that's going to be your main focus going into April as well, healing and on yourself, which is going to then lead to abundance. I'm just going to pull an oracle card as well. This is not in regards to love or the reading itself. It's just more in regards to sort of like the universe and what we should be focusing on ourselves. Let's see. And then it's got your guidance is divinely guided. So like I said, everything that you've gone through is all for a purpose and all for a reason, to make you be the best version of yourself that you can be. And then at the bottom of the deck then I've got transformation. So things are changing at a cellular level and deep healing. So yeah, you definitely, if you're not healing right now, April, better watch out, because you are going to be healing. I don't think you're going to put up with any shit off anyone, because you are going to be transforming. So Aquarius, that was your April read. Thank you so much for clicking and watching the video. Thank you so much for the likes, shares and subscribes. And I hope you have an amazing April. All my information is in the description box below if you'd like to book a private read. I'm going to try and do some like mini reads throughout the month, see how it goes. And yeah, love and light.